All right, we have our Mindset Mastery book. We're going to go through a little bit just so you can understand how to use it and what's kind of expected when you get it. So just a little introduction. The idea of it is to help players understand how to set goals, how to motivate themselves, how to track their workload, track their progress, and get an understanding of what they want in their life. What's their vision? What's their goal? So the second page here is my dream vision, just to help players really take a moment to understand what is their vision, what's their dream, where do they see themselves in 10 years, what will they be doing, where will they be, how will you be feeling, and what will you be achieving, how will you do it. So I will be running an international academy to help as many players as possible to achieve success on and off the pitch in all areas of life. That's my goal. I'll be feeling fulfilled and happy with people that I love, and I'll be achieving this by working hard and learning from others as much as I can, as quickly as I can. And as a disclaimer, throughout this book, you'll realize I have horrible handwriting. So this is a written way to understand your goal, but we have a vision board to help you visually create your goal. So this is my example that I've created. So I want a healthy mind, I want a strong heart, I want to be with teammates that I love, I want to achieve my goals, be nice and strong, travel, be kind to my mind, win some trophies, and hopefully sign a professional contract. Goal setting. So this is one of the major reasons why we have this book. One, for you to understand your vision and what your overall dream is. And then we break that down into goals. Okay, so this is one of my dream goals as an example for you. And we're going to break that down to really feel the goal. So my dream goal is to help as many kids as possible to achieve their dreams. But why do I want to achieve this dream goal? Well, because it brings me joy and fulfillment. And how will it make you feel to achieve it? Maybe I'll be happy, excited, joyful, once again fulfilled. But how will it make you feel if you don't achieve it? Upset, disappointed, frustrated. So there's the theory called the carrot and the stick. And it's about, okay, to motivate someone, you can remind them or tell them or show them how good it will make them feel, but also show them how bad it will make them feel if they don't achieve it. So we're just trying to motivate you here and getting you to understand your own psychology. And why will it make you feel that way if you don't achieve it? Well, everyone might be different, but I'll be upset because I feel like I've failed my mission. I feel like if I didn't achieve it, maybe it's because I let myself be slack. Maybe it's because I let myself not work hard enough and I got distracted by temptation. Now, what will you do to ensure you achieve this goal? So I know it will make me feel great if I achieve it. I know it will make me feel really bad if I don't achieve it. And so I want to make sure that I do achieve it. And I will do this by learning quickly, work hard and fast, and stay consistent. The 4 football fundamentals is really important to understand what it takes to be a footballer. So a lot of people are skillful and they think that's what it takes to be a footballer. But if they're slow, not fit, they're not going to be successful, are they? They've got to be fast and strong and agile as well. Well, you can be fast and strong, but if you're not a smart player, if you don't understand football, if you don't know your position and what to do and when, you're not going to be successful either. But let's say you're smart, you're skillful, and you're fast, but you don't have the right mindset. You're not resilient. You're not persistent. You don't work hard. You're lazy. Well, you're not going to be successful. You need all 4 elements. Smart goals. It's a really good way to understand how to set a good goal. And so now we're getting away from the big picture stuff. We're saying, okay, yes, I want to be a professional footballer, but how do I get there? Well, one goal might be I need to become more skillful. Going back to the 4 football fundamentals, the technical, skillful side, maybe I got to get a better first touch. So that could be a goal. I want to get a better first touch. Well, what can I do to do that? Maybe I can improve my juggling skills. But it's not very measurable. How do I know if I've improved? Okay, well, I'm going to set a measurable goal of 100 juggles without dropping it. That's how I know I've got success. Well, if I set 1,000,000 juggles, it's not very achievable, and that will not be very rewarding for me. I'll be very upset about that. So I want to make sure I set goals that I can achieve with hard work. But if they're not realistic, I'm not going to be inclined and I won't want to be motivated to achieve it because I just know I can't achieve it. So it's really important. Can we make these goals achievable? Now, it has to be relevant. Okay, I want to be more skillful. Well, then I shouldn't set my goal to do 3 hours on PlayStation. It's not relevant. It doesn't make any sense. So set your goal to be relevant. Okay, we want to make sure I want to become more skillful. So a relevant goal is improving my juggles, and I'm measuring it by going 100 juggles. It's achievable with hard work. I know I can get there. But in what time frame? Because if I don't set a deadline, I can go months and years and go, oh yeah, I've got this goal that I want to achieve 100 juggles. But you're never going to achieve it because you haven't set a deadline. So if I say by the end of the term, I need to make 100 juggles. Then 3 weeks go by, 4 weeks go by, and I'm getting close to my deadline. That's going to really motivate me and give me a sense of urgency of, okay, I have to start working harder. I slacked off the past 2 weeks, but I know my deadline is coming soon. I better start working hard. So it's another way to motivate you. So I know this is what I got to do. Well, how do I achieve it? Well, every day be consistent juggling. Maybe it'll be YouTubing ways to juggle. Maybe it'll be asking my coach how to juggle. So there's different ways you can achieve this. And of course, you can do this with your speed, your mindset, resilience. You can do this with your positioning. And we love to have these motivational quotes just to show you all about mastery and why we are called Mastery Football Academy. Now, one of my favorite parts, yes, you FIFA lovers, get off the PlayStation because you are a FIFA player. You must understand you are FIFA. You are a player. So stop leveling up your character on FIFA in career mode and start actually leveling up yourself. And a good way to start is analyzing yourself. What type of player are you? Rate your skills out of 99. If 99 is Ronaldo or Messi or Haaland or the best player with that skill, where do you fit in the world? And be realistic. You're not 99, otherwise you'd be a professional player and the best in the world. So really be realistic. Okay. It's also a good way to see your strengths and weaknesses. As you go through, this is an example. If my first touch is 50, passing 70, shooting 40, 1v1 30, and defense 80, you can already see, okay, maybe he's more of a defensive passing type of player. Maybe he's not your dribbling scoring type of player. But it could also mean, well, okay, maybe this is my new goal. Maybe I've now realized I have to develop my shooting and my 1v1 attacking ability. Okay, and moving down, you can do this with all the skill. So it's a good way to see your strengths and weaknesses. And what you'll find halfway through the book, there'll be a chance to reassess yourself and see, have you improved? So as we mentioned, we got to develop our skills, our athleticism, our tactical mind, and our mindset. But also, we need to take care of our body. And that's what active recovery is. So training skills, your 1v1, your shooting, your passing, and etc. This is your speed, your fitness, your agility, your fast feet. This is understanding positioning, formations. Maybe it's about even understanding what each position is called, depending on what level you're at. If you're a beginner, maybe just start learning football words. Your mindset, it's doing this book. It's learning about how to be a leader, resilient, persistent. And active recovery is about stretching, sleeping well, eating with great nutrition, not eating junk food. And so what you should do here, each day, track how often, how much you actually develop today. If you find Monday, you didn't train your skills, you didn't build your athleticism, you didn't learn off YouTube, off your coaches, you didn't write in your mindset book, and you didn't do any stretches and some recovery, you have wasted a day. Let's say you're super tired and exhausted. Well, you should at least think about maybe doing some active recovery and stretches while watching some YouTube videos about how to be a better player. There's always something you can do every day to improve. And up here you'll find it takes 10,000 hours to master your craft, which is 3 hours a day. So if you're not training 3 hours a day, you're not going to be successful. Okay, you need to be doing 3 hours a day, 350 days per year for 10 years. That is how you get success. Okay, so if you're not hitting those numbers, you have some things to change in your lifestyle. Now, analyzing your week. This is a good way to just keep track of how different things affect your body. So I slept very well. 6 means I'm okay. Okay. My diet was healthy. 9, that means I'm really healthy, because 1 is I disagree with this statement. 10 is I agree with this statement. So if I actively recovered my body and I agree with that, that would be a 10. If I kind of did but not really, maybe it's a 5. I played well this week. Maybe it's a 7. I give myself 7 out of 10. Am I feeling happy and content, or am I feeling anxious and stressed? So these are ways to monitor yourself. And what you might find is, I slept very well is a 10. My diet was healthy, 10. I actively recovered my body, 10. I probably trained and played very well. And you might also find I didn't sleep very well. That was a 1. And I saw my performance drop. It was more of a 5. It can reinforce good habits. It goes, okay, yeah, I didn't sleep well and now I played bad. I didn't eat healthy and now I played bad. So it can give you an idea. If I slept very well, or if I didn't sleep very well and I didn't eat very healthy, I might find I'm not so happy. I might find I'm more anxious and more tired. So it's a good way to see your answers for these, to go, okay, yep, I now understand it's really important for me to be healthy, sleep well, recover my body, because it makes me happier, it makes me less tired, it makes me more motivated, and it makes my brain smarter. End of week reflection. What success did I have? I have been eating very healthy. Maybe it could be I scored a goal on the weekend. What did I learn this week? I learned how to play out from a goal kick as a winger. Or it could be I learned how to deal with losing. I learned how to be resilient. I learned how to go through the emotions of a bad game. What challenges did I face, and how can I overcome them? I hurt my ankle, but I used that time to learn about tactics, mentality, core workouts. I didn't make excuses. Maybe I had a bad game, but instead of wanting to quit and sulk, I go, okay, how can I learn from those players? How can I learn from the game I played, and maybe use that to train harder in the week? Now, oftentimes we get caught up in being negative. Okay, I'm playing badly, I'm not confident, I don't like school, whatever it may be, but can we counteract that and think about what I'm grateful for? What are the positives in my life? My family are so caring. My family helped me out. My team, I love them. They're really supportive. I have a healthy body. I'm not injured at the moment. They're all great positives to remind yourself. Oftentimes we take things for granted rather than being grateful for them. What are my goals for next week, and how will I achieve them? After all this, maybe I realize, okay, I need to improve my first touch and my 1v1 skills. And I'm going to do that by learning from YouTube every day and asking my coaches and practicing every day. And it might be going back to this and going, hey, look, let me update these goals and make it specific, measurable, achievable, and etc. So this is what you'll do each week. And then throughout the mid-season, you can reassess and continue. At the back of your notes, back of your page, you've got notes just to write things down, anything that pops into your mind. Maybe you journal about how you feel. But this is the book, and hopefully you enjoy it. Remember, mastery is not a function of genius or talent. It's a function of time, intense focus applied to a particular field of knowledge. It takes many, many hours of focus. Okay, you must continue to be dedicated and train every day. This is it.